So it's our last morning in Aswan. We've checked out of our hotel and we're just heading to see the unfinished obelisk before we take the 3-hour drive to Luxor. On the way to Luxor, we're going to be stopping at the Kom Ombo and Edfu temples. And then once we get to Luxor, we'll be checking into our hotel for the next 3 days. So this would have been the largest and tallest obelisk had it actually been completed. But because of a bunch of defects and flaws and like fissures that were coming out in the stone while it was being carved, they abandoned the project. If it had been finished, it would have stood around 137 feet tall and would have weighed nearly 1,090 tons. So as you can see here, it was still attached at the bottom. The obelisk dates back around 3,500 years ago, and its creation was thought to have been ordered by Hatshepsut during her reign in the later half of the 14th century BC. Have just arrived at Kom Ombo Temple. The Temple of Kom Ombo is located on the banks of the Nile in a village also called Kom Ombo and is located about an hour's drive north from Aswan. The temple is unique as it's dedicated to two different deities, the crocodile-headed god Sobek and the falcon-headed god Horus. Kom Ombo is divided right down the middle into two symmetrical temples. One side is devoted to Sobek and the other to Horus. Each half is essentially a mirror image of the other, with matching chambers, sanctuaries, and even staircases. Your ticket in to see Kom Ombo Temple also includes entry into the Crocodile Museum. The museum is located right near the temple and has 22 crocodile mummies on display. Edfu Temple is about an hour and 45-minute drive north from Kom Ombo, or 2.5 hours south from Luxor. And as per usual, to get in, you have to walk through the little bazaar. The first building you come across, just outside of the main temple walls, is a birth house, or mamisi. This small temple was dedicated to the divine birth of Harsamtus, the son of the gods Horus and Hathor. Edfu Temple is dedicated to the falcon-headed god Horus. It is one of the best preserved ancient monuments in Egypt. The front gate, also called a pylon, consists of two towers that stand at around 120 feet tall and are heavily decorated. There are two statues representing Horus in front of these towers. So we just saw the temple at Edfu, and it was so much larger than we were expecting. We saw the one at Kom Ombo, and we thought that one was just so stunning and so incredible. We didn't think anything would be able to top that. Each temple that we've seen after the other has always been just like one-upping. So this one was just so large, and it's so well decorated. It just kept going inside. You just kept having more rooms that led to another passageway off to another room. Yeah, it was just incredibly impressive.